Mr. Garcia.
Hey,
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Ryan's looking sharp.
Hey, you sure is.
Ryan, we gonna see some shoulder roll out there?
You never know what you're gonna see with me. I told you I might bite his ears off. You never know. You never know. I might do that too. Hey, you know, everybody was tripping on me for saying I'm gonna kill him, but he's the one that said that death to Ryan Garcia first. But and nobody's covering that. What happened? That's unfair, bro. Oh, Ryan says it's a problem, but he says that everybody's laughing like it's some joke. That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Hey, Ryan, do you have a prediction?
And that's to Dan Rafael too, because he was the one that was like, this red kit doesn't belong in boxing. But when he said it, it belonged in boxing or it didn't belong? Because you didn't check him at all. Yes or no? He literally said death to Ryan Garcia.
He sure did.
That to me, that's a clear indication of wanting to kill me.
How
I
is
have
it,
the right to defend myself. So if I'm saying I'm gonna kill you, that shouldn't be a problem.
Ryan, how's this camp been compared to the tank camp without any weight restrictions?
Oh, it's been great. You know, I'm feeling good. Great team, great vibes. Just chilling.
Love Dallas.
Love Dallas. Love just love life. You know, love life and just ready to go, man. Just ready.
Ryan, do you have a prediction?
You know, I'm just gonna let the Lord's will be done, not mine. At the end of the day, you know, predictions just add unwanted pressure that you don't really need. You know, at the end of the day, whatever is in there is gonna be in there. You know, it's not really.
Ryan, Bill talks about your hellacious power. He actually calls your hooks good night Irene. Is there a punch that he throws that you have a nickname for?
Nah, I mean, nah. He's cool. I mean, he got some punches, but nothing that like makes me want to name a punch of his. You know?
Ryan, Devin at his media day, he was saying, I want to get Ryan out of boxing. He doesn't take boxing seriously. What's your response to that, Ryan?
I mean, he said that Jake Paul is closer to him than I am to him. Like, he's a fucking idiot. Like, what can I do? I can't respond to that. Like, real talk, that sounds dumb as fuck. Jake Paul is closer to him than me. Like, think about the things he's saying. That should be a mental health issue fucking warning. Like, yo, is he good?
Hey Ryan, you know, I know that he just asked you about your camps overall, but how would you rate this one compared to the Gervonta one, the previous one, Oscar Duarte as well?
They always get better.
They always get better?
If the focus is there, you know, you take what you learned from last camp, you just amplify it, get better. So that's why when fighters say, this is the best camp I've ever had, and they say it every time, because if you're focusing and you take the good from the last camp and bring it to this camp, and then, like I said, add layers onto it, it's obviously going to be the best camp you've had.
How much were your amateur fights with Devin come into play here, if at all?
Nah, we just know we know when he gets touched what happens to him. You know what I mean? We know what type of frame he has. You know, you can't really change that dynamic about yourself. You know, once he starts getting hit, you see what happens.
Ryan, the chemistry with Derek, you know, has it been overall? Just keep on improving.
Yeah,
because he's very old school, you know, on the mids.
Yeah, I guess old school, but he just straight work, technique, just hands up, don't have your hands down, just things like that.
How nasty are the catch and shoots coming along with Devin?
It's pretty nasty. I mean, I counter already really well, so, you know, add just the technique part of it, it's even better.
Could you see that ending the fight, like a catch and shoot off the hook or something?
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. It could be just me catching them clean, counter, me going after him, me countering him. Like, it's just a lot of things that I feel like I could catch him with. I think people overrate his boxing ability, in my opinion.
Do you think Tank's a better boxer or forget power?
Yeah, I think he's a better boxer. Like, strategic mind, I think Tank is better, right? Would you say that? Yeah.
Do you feel like you're underestimated, Ryan? You got one loss. You're a 15-time national champion.
I am underestimated. You know, they hate me because I don't shut the fuck up and I keep talking. But I'm going to keep doing that no matter what. At the end of the day, you know, they just hate on me. I mean, I was one of the best in the amateurs. I lost one fight to a guy that's arguably one of the best in the world, and he had a weight drain me, and he had to put a rehydration clause and all that shit. So
you can outbox him.
If you don't think I'm good, that's crazy.
You can outbox him then, you feel like.
If I want to, if I don't want to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I told you.
Do you think that your social media presence had anything to do with the percentage, the first percentage that you're getting that's slightly higher?
You know, I feel like I deserve more, if anything. It should have been 60, 40, 65, 35, you know, to be honest, if I'm being real. But again, I like to make the big fights happen. I know what I'm dealing with. A lot of boxers have ego. They don't want to admit that, you know, they're not a draw. So I have to work around that, you know, as a person that wants to amplify the sport. You know, money's gonna come and go. I have a lot of money. I don't really need much more money in my life.
And I really respect
But
the
I'll
fact
take
that,
it.
that you talk about God and
I'll take that shit though.
I respect the fact that you talk about God like
Yeah, of
openly and your faith and everything.
Yeah.
So do you feel that God has put you in this position so that you can affect more people and reach more people?
Yeah, there's no other way to put it. You know, God can amplify anybody. You know, people look at me like, why would God be talking to that guy? Or why was he talking to Moses? Why was he talking to Paul? Why was he talking to all these people? They were normal dudes. If anything, they were broken people. Paul was a murderer, but he brought him all the way up and now was one of the biggest, disciples, apostles that's ever lived.
Love it.
So
Ryan,
go figure.
I need